people joined me for a live preview session on the anatomy of a great conversation, and we went deep, for starters, on the notion of curiosity. I mean, real curiosity. The kind that transforms how you connect with anyone, anywhere. We explored why most conversations fall flat, and I revealed 3 of the top 5 killers of curiosity that sabotage even the best communicators. But here's the thing, we only scratched the surface. The full 4-week journey begins Monday, February 16th with the founding members cohort. This course is for podcasters, leaders, entrepreneurs, anyone who knows that your next great opportunity can begin or end with the quality of a conversation. Space in this founding cohort is limited, so go to TavishTalks.com right now. That's TavishTalks.com. Click register or scan the QR code. Don't let this conversation happen without you.
Hey Zoe, I'm calling your show, 'cause I need to know. Show me which way to go before I throw my man out the door.
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on, because it takes 2 to tango, and I need to hear his side of the story.
So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games, man, I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light, see the light.
Hey y'all, stop thinking that God would choose your spouse for you, because he won't. You have the ability and the power to choose your spouse. Now I want to tell you this though, God should be the influencer of your decisions. So yes, God does actually influence you on the type of spouse that you choose to commit to, but he's not going to choose that person for you.
Huh. Ho, 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 ho. We got to talk about this tonight. The voice of reason, your brother, your flawed brother. I am with you in this journey to understand human relating. But who was that brother who just shared that little bit of information? He said, God will influence who you should be with, but God will not choose who you will be with. How he knows that, I don't know. Mark LeBrun. Listen, how he knows that God will influence but not choose. I don't know how he knows. What did he say? Is he a prophet? Did he say God downloaded, the information into him during his sleep? How did you arrive at that idea, at that concept, at that notion? God will influence you, but he will not. Is that like a violation of free will? I need more information. I don't like it when people talk for God. I don't like it. I'm guilty of it too, though. Oh, God must have wanted me to do this. God made this happen. That's why I'm in this. I got to pay God back for all the mess I've done. We do it. Ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time tuning in to the Voice of Reason, please understand a little bit about what I do. It is the most radical relationship talk show in the world. I said it, in the world. We're going to blend all schools of thought. We're going to go religious, righteous, spiritual, psychological, clinical, metaphysical, physiological, neurological. We're going to do it all here on the Voice of Reason. And tonight is no exception to the rule. Tonight's topic, divine Cupid or divine stupid? God as the ultimate matchmaker. What? Don't do this, Zoe. Is it divine Cupid or divine stupid? God as the ultimate matchmaker. Is God the ultimate matchmaker? Should you wait for God to send you your happily ever after? The man said it in the clip. Now, I don't know how he arrived there. He said it. He said God will influence you, but he will not choose for you. I want to know, should you wait for God to send you your happily ever after? You know, another subtopic could be the theology of avoidance. How waiting on God functions as a socially acceptable way to avoid learning how to choose, risk rejection, and tolerate aloneness. Maybe that's the topic. Or here's another one. Maybe the nervous system as the real matchmaker. Why attraction conditioning, not prayer, and how people misinterpret somatic familiarity as divine instruction. Why attraction tracks conditioning, not prayer. Are you telling me your attraction to other people is tracking your childhood conditioning, your childhood modeling? Why attraction tracks conditioning, not prayer? And how people misinterpret somatic familiarity as divine instruction. That's interesting, isn't it? Does God choose your mate for you? Did God choose the person you are in bed resenting right now? You know that resentment sleep? That's a cold kind of rest, ain't it? You just turn your back like, oh, God. Did God do that or you do that? Right? Meaning addiction versus discernment literacy. How people use meaning to kind of anesthetize evaluation. And why calling something significant often replaces vetting out its significance. Yikes. I'm interested to see. Divine Cupid or divine stupid? Do you feel like you've wasted a great majority of your life waiting for God to drop off the one? There's some people out there low-key resenting God because they put faith in God to bring them that one special person. If destiny handled relationships, patterns wouldn't cluster. If God functioned as a cosmic dating app, your attraction history would not look like carbon copies wearing different names. If a divine intelligence, omniscient, right, foundational reality governed your love life the way people secretly hope it does, your nervous system would not keep magnetizing toward you the same unresolved temperament disguised as novelty. Which already tells us something uncomfortable. Whether God may be doing, whatever God is doing. I don't know if God is selecting your partners in place of you. Whatever God might be doing. Whatever God may be doing. Whether God is doing it or I don't know. Do you know of God? I don't know. But it stands to reason that God might not be selecting your partners in place of you. Isn't that why he gave you free will? If he chose your partner, would he be violating your free will? And if he's violating your free will, well, I guess he doesn't pay for any infractions. So the fantasy that collapses first is the most seductive one. That divine intelligence replaces personal selection. It does not. Reality behaves as something far stranger and far less comforting. Reality behaves like an exposure engine, not a pairing service, which means life keeps placing you inside relational proximity with people who activate unfinished architecture within you. Nobody wants to hear that. It is not a comfortable idea that your nervous system is the ultimate matchmaker. Whatever is unresolved in you is what makes someone new attractive. Somebody meme it. Somebody meme that up. I know people, I need to see that on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It ain't Twitter no more, it's X. I need to see it. Whatever is unfinished in you becomes the quality that is attractive in someone new. You see it like, oh, wow, they got what I want. Yeah. Life keeps placing you inside relational proximity with people who have activated your unfinished architecture. Not because they belong with you, not because they complete you, not because they were chosen for you, like mysteriously, magically, divinely chosen for you, but because they reveal you to you for the sake of you. And revelation does not equal endorsement. Revelation does not equal instruction. Revelation does not equal permanence. Revelation equals data. What kind of data? Self-data. Relationship is an environment that teaches one class, self-awareness. Destiny theology fails because it confuses exposure with assignment. Psychological reductionism fails because it ignores the patterned intelligence of exposure. Both collapse when we tell the truth. You do not get sent a partner. You encounter mirrors. Who agrees or disagrees with that? 1-800-920-1580. I'd love to hear your perspective. Let me say it again. You do not get sent a partner from on high. You get sent a mirror because you've lost sight of yourself. Relationship is how you regain sight. Self-sight. 1-800-920-1580. Then you got to choose. Goodness. You don't get sit in partner. You encounter mirrors. 1-800-920-1580. Then you choose. Then you tolerate it. Then you invest. Then you stay. Then you call the result destiny. Calling a partner God sent feels holy, but functionally, it performs a psychological task. It removes the self from the chain of causality. In other words, no one chose, no one ignored signals or red flags, no one overrode their own discomfort, no one stayed too long. God did it. You get to put all of the blame on God. 1-800-920-1580. Which conveniently protects the chooser from the consequences of choosing. Yet, notice the paradox. People who claim God assigns their partners still show highly consistent attraction patterns. People who claim surrender still display a preference? That's a contradiction. 1-800-920-1580. People who claim destiny still swipe left, flirt, pursue, chase, avoid, ghost, linger, tolerate, rationalize. Their behavior never disappears, even though God is in control of all of it. You just want to blame God. Is that what they want to do? God brought them here to me, so I can blame God for that. Interesting. If it doesn't work. If God truly assigned partners, attraction would not correlate so tightly with attachment history, but it does. Why? Why does it? 1-800-920-1580. If God truly curated unions, goodness, self-worth would not predict who you tolerate. Ugh. Why people mad at me, Andy? Andy, why they mad at me? Because it's 2026 and I'm tired of the BS? I'm here to turn over tables, man. After hearing this show, if you listen to 4-5 episodes, there's no way you should be duped again. There's just no way. If you're paying attention, you get duped because you don't want to heal. You just want to feel. I want to feel good. I don't want to heal. Healing hurts, but not always. But healing hurts. I want to feel over heal. Tell me the truth. If God truly curated union, self-worth would not predict who you tolerate, but it does. If God truly handled matchmaking, boundaries would not determine who gains access, but they do, which forces a more accurate statement. And I'll tell you about it when we come forward, the voice of reason cooking already.
Relationships. Got you confused? Need some straight talk? This is where you get the unfiltered truth about love, relationships, and everything in between. He breaks down relationship dynamics with no-nonsense wisdom and practical advice that actually works. Tackling the questions you're afraid to ask and giving you the answers you need to hear. You're inside the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580. KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 reminds you, when we fight, we win. The Youth Justice Coalition is challenging America's addiction to incarceration and discrimination. YJC works to dismantle policies leading to mass incarceration, law enforcement violence, and the school-to-prison pipeline. Their approach? Transformative justice, community intervention, free LA high school, legal defense, and system monitoring. YJC promotes safety without relying on prisons. Their goal? Prevent system contact and help people exit the system through direct swift action, advocacy, and education. Want to get involved or need help? Call 323-235-4243. That's 323-235-4243. Join YJC in creating change. When we fight, we win. KBLA Talk 1580, your voice for justice. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Hey, KBLA delegation, you know what's better than laughing? Laughing while celebrating the legends who made us laugh in the first place. KBLA Talk 1580 is proud to present our annual Black History Month luncheon. And this year, we're honoring comedy greats, trailblazers who broke barriers, and funny bones at the same time.
You had to grow up early when we was growing up because your parents were seen to the store to buy. You was too young to buy. I want you to go to the store, get me a fifth of gin and a pack of cigarettes. Mama, I'm 2, they ain't gonna let me have that. Here, take this note. You be a little boy walking down the street with liquor and cigarettes. And your neighbors be going, that's a good little boy right there.
We need a little levity right about now. So we're rolling out the red carpet for comedy royalty. D.L. Hughley, Melanie Camacho, Earthquake, Lunel, Dion Cole, Martin Lawrence, and a surprise guest appearance. It's going up Thursday, February 26th in downtown LA at the Grammy Museum. An unforgettable afternoon of stories, celebration, and yes, plenty of laughs. Because let's be real, these legends don't just tell jokes. They have changed the game, opened doors, and made history while making us smile.
You gotta go to child support court. You gotta get there real early in the morning. You see brothers going into court. You see them come out 3 hours later. I can't pay this. Let me talk to you, baby. Please, let me talk to the witness, Your Honor. Let me talk to the witness. Brother be working for 3 weeks, get his check is $43.
This year, for the first time ever, we have set aside a limited number of individual tickets for the luncheon. They are going to go fast, and when they're gone, they're gone. So, if you want a single ticket, or if your company or organization wants to sponsor a table, move swiftly and get to KBLA1580.com right now. All these comedy giants in one room on one stage at the same time? Stop it! This event is going to sell out quicker than right now and sooner than at once. KBLA Talk 1580's annual Black History Month luncheon, Thursday, February 26th at the Grammy Museum. It's gonna be legendary, just like them.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
You got to laugh the pain away.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
It takes someone like me to know all the little games people tend to play. Some call it love. It never has a chance to grow. You deserve something better, I kept telling myself.
My.
Just be patient, true love you'll find. I finally found someone who became my friend, and in a matter of time, real love stepped in. The close sign on my door, I had to tear it down. A new world of happiness turned me completely around. I'm in love under new management. I'm in love under new management. Someone very special came into my life.
What's the hardest part of marriage?
The hardest part of marriage for me would be the giving up of what you want all the time. The compromise, it's not what you want. It's not you're right all the time. It's not he's right or you're right. It's what's right. And continuously doing that.
Yeah.
Compromise every single day, not like the first year or the second year, but over and over again, you're constantly compromising, trying to become one.
Get her out of here. Whoever that was. Who is that? That was Jerry Flowers. Then I got to give Jerry, because I know Jerry's going to cook. Because what she was saying, should we?
Over and over again, you're constantly compromising, trying to become one.
Yeah.
So that you can be on the same page.
And I think the hardest part of marriage is you know the worst about that person and still allowing them to correct you when you're wrong. Ooh. Like, I know all her mess. She knows all my mess. But when I'm wrong, allow her to correct me without bringing up her mess. Right. Yeah, that takes maturity.
Oh, that's a bomb. There we go. I was waiting for the bar. Because what she said was a mess. Been performing this whole time. You perform compromise, you don't embody it. That's why the relationship be in trouble. Listen, don't make me do a whole topic on how we perform compromise. Performative compromise sounds like a mess and a half. But I guarantee you, if we pull the layers back, we're going to find a lot of people who engage in performative compromise in their relationships. Gosh, that's the hardest part for me, acting like I want to compromise. What? Let me get Michael Warren, or Michael from Warren, Ohio in here. Michael.
Hello, what's up?
Man, listen. I had to get you in before, but I'm definitely going to have to hold you over. Are you with that?
Cool.
Great. Now, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts are that you are cooking tonight. About the God thing, and is it you? Yeah. You're kind of saying, kind of what I believe, that, and this may be blasphemy, that there is no God.
No.
Only you.
Wait, stay right there. Don't go nowhere. He finna push the red button. We can't have him push the red button at 30 minutes in. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Take it easy. When we come forward, we going back to Warren, Ohio, to talk to God's angel, Michael.
He's on fire tonight. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams, exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Amber Payton with BIN News Now. President Trump says he has no plans to replace Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem, even as his administration reviews ICE operations in Minneapolis.
I think she's doing a very good job.
Trump says he wants a fair investigation into the shooting death of Alex Preddy in Minneapolis. President Trump has signed an executive order aimed at speeding up wildfire rebuilding in Los Angeles County, promising to cut red tape in hard-hit areas like Pacific Palisades and the historically black neighborhood Altadena. The president blamed California Governor Gavin Newsom and black Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass for what he called failures in wildfire preparation, response, and recovery, though it's still unclear how much impact the order will have. In North Carolina, Central University is earning national recognition for its online programs, ranking 3rd among HBCUs and 9th overall in North Carolina. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
Escape the confines of the city for the expansive beauty of the Santa Ynez Valley with a short 2-hour drive up the coast. Let Chumash Casino Resort be your destination getaway. Welcome to freedom. Go to ChumashCasino.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Let's do this. On the evening of Monday, January 26th, something special happened. Hundreds of people joined me for a live preview session on the anatomy of a great conversation, and we went deep, for starters, on the notion of curiosity. I mean, real curiosity. The kind that transforms how you connect with anyone, anywhere. We explored why most conversations fall flat, and I revealed 3 of the top 5 killers of curiosity that sabotage even the best communicators. But here's the thing, we only scratched the surface. The full 4-week journey begins Monday, February 16th with the founding members cohort. This course is for podcasters, leaders, entrepreneurs, anyone who knows that your next great opportunity can begin or end with the quality of a conversation. Space in this founding cohort is limited, so go to TavishTalks.com right now. That's TavishTalks.com. Click register or scan the QR code. Don't let this conversation happen without you.
Yo, it's Zoe Williams, the VOR, and I know you're tired of pretty gems with pretty lies, where people seem to scroll more than they sweat. Well, it's time to level up. Welcome to Huff and Puff, where excuses die and champions rise. Smack dab at 1221 North La Brea on the corner of Fairview. This ain't a photo shoot, it's a battleground. Certified achievers in the game. Trainers who grind with you, not post pictures beside you. Whether you're chasing your next personal record or just trying to outrun your past, this is your sanctuary of sweat. No mirrors, no filters, no fluff, just pain, passion, and purpose. Stop talking, start training, huff hard, puff loud, be legendary. Where folks go to war with their weaknesses. Huff and Puff.
Ready to order?
Yes. We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with a Capital One Saver card, so let's just get one of everything.
Everything?
Fire everything. The Capital One Saver card is at table 27, and they're earning unlimited 3% cash back.
Yes, Chef! This is so nice.
Had a feeling you'd want 3% cash back on dessert.
Ooh, tiramisu.
Earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. If you need help getting your resume in order, finding job training, or landing a job, we've got 3 great options for you. First, the City of Los Angeles has WorkSource centers across the area offering free job support. The California Workforce Development Board can help you with everything from GED prep to vocational training at no cost to you. On the federal level, the Department of Labor's American Job Centers offer a full range of services for job seekers and businesses alike. Visit careeronestop.org, or for more info, just call California's Help Center or visit cwdb.ca.gov or call 916-657-1440. For the City of Los Angeles programs, go to ewdd.lacity.gov or call 213-744-7300. All these services are free to help you get your next job. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Hey there, Los Angeles. This is James Lucky Jr., publisher and editor of Los Angeles News Observer. Are you hungry for news that matters to you in the African-American communities of Los Angeles? Well, buckle up, because we got the scoop you've been craving. Stay in the know and never miss a beat with our free weekly publications conveniently available near you. Or hop on the digital wave and become an exclusive subscriber at OGNSC.com. Don't forget to join the party on Instagram and Twitter at OGNSCINC for behind-the-scenes access and sizzling updates. No more FOMO. Let's stay informed, connected, and empowered together.
This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio that's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
It's been so long just a lady, and I'm still waiting for you to come back to me, babe. Now will you forgive me for the wrong I've done? And let's try again to make it last so long. So don't wait. Another day might be too long. Alright. So nothing goes wrong. Listen, baby. Let me tell you something. I can't wait to feel your love again.
Did you know that according to researchers, the average adult makes around 35,000 decisions a day? That's 35,000 chances to choose well or not so well. And most of these choices feel harmless. Which spoon to grab, which glass to drink from. They don't even feel like decisions most of the time, but they are. But then there are these consequential decisions, like deciding whether you want to leave your job to start a business, choosing how to end a relationship, or deciding whether to address tension now or to postpone it until later. But these decisions aren't just more important, they're also more draining. And as the day wears on, your capacity to make high-quality decisions decreases. And when your decision quality drops, conflict often shows up, right? You're shorter with your words, you might be more impulsive and reactive than usual, and essentially you become less patient and more demanding. You know, a lot of conflict isn't caused by one catastrophic decision. It's often caused by a long chain of depleted decisions. And I see many people delay making hard decisions until they run out of time. And that's why one of the most practical disciplines you can have for yourself is to make consequential decisions as early as possible before fatigue shows up, right? If you can help it, don't wait until the end of the day to make consequential decisions. The more rested you are, the more clear-headed you are, the better your thought processes will be. Remember, managing conflict isn't just about restraint. It's also about timing.
I believe that to be Ryan Dunlap. I love it. He was cooking. The voice of reason is on Complete Fire. You already know what it is. We've come full circle. We're still live here, right now. Lamert Park. Legendary Lamert Park. Shout out to Haroon Coffee in Lamert Park. Just reopened. My homeboy Chase is the owner of Haroon Coffee. You guys got to get over there. It's an amazing space. It has a little Moroccan lounge to the side. I was over there with Arsenio Hall last week during the grand opening. It was super fly. Terrence Martin performed. It's a fly situation. Haroon Cafe right here. I can walk across the street right over there. It's really nice. But I digress. Tonight's topic. Whew. Divine Cupid or divine stupid? Is God the matchmaker for your relationships, or is your nervous system the matchmaker? This is interesting. If God truly handled matchmaking, boundaries would not determine who gained access. I want to know, are you waiting for God to drop him off? Or are you becoming what you want so you can magnetize him or her into your life? 1-800-920-1580. We got callers on the line. Michael from Warren, Ohio. He's about to say something wild. Let me give him space. Go ahead, Mike. What are your thoughts? You were about to say it. Let me hear you say it.
You are cooking on another level tonight, Zoe.
Okay, let's see.
So when you say, is it God or is it you? I believe God is you, and it's always you.
Uh-oh. Come on. Oh, okay.
So
come on.
Here's an experiment. If you believe in God and if you like to give glory to God, Listen to Music Soul Child's song, Love, from his debut album.
Great record. Remember?
Every time he says love, replace the word with God. Tell me how you feel. Then listen again. Replace the word love with you.
Wait, hold on.
Refer that word love to me, yourself, yourself and I, your ego. Every time he says love, think of you, your whole self, your whole being.
Wait.
And then tell me how you feel. I guarantee you will feel 1,000% better about you and your spirit and your life.
Okay, I'm with you, Mike.
Not God.
I'm with you, Mike, but you just hold on a second. Where the record at, Andy? Because, Andy, you can't just throw out an experiment. Let's see what it feel like. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen.
Replace love with your name.
All right, let's hear it. Every time you say love, replace love with your name.
Your name.
Let's go.
You.
Love me. There's so many things I've got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. 'Cause there's a possibility that you look at me differently, love me. Ever since the first moment I spoke your name, from then on I knew that by you being in my life, things were destined to change. 'Cause love,
hey,
so many people use your name in vain.
Okay, bring us back. Michael.
All right. The meaning of that song is that when you know the true, stripped down God in you, God given you, you will never, ever be the same. And it goes back to your comment about the nervous system. Your nervous system is you.
Come on.
That's why your nervous system isn't ready for those things that you say that you want, because you haven't done the work to get past that trauma that you need to get past to be the authentic you, to get that thing that you say you want so much, but just does not seem to be attracting into your life.
Keep cooking. Don't stop now. Keep cooking.
Last point I would like to say, a little off the subject. Zora Neale Hurston has a collection of essays called You Don't Know Us Negroes. She hit on the head exactly what I said to myself and say to myself, and why all of our relationships have failed. She says, because we have come to this place where women are equal to men, and as we all know, economically and so on and so forth, it is so. She says what that causes is when the relationship gets hard, or even if I as a man decide to leave, let's say I decide to fall in love with somebody else, I can easily make a choice because I see her as equal to me. She can take care of herself. She will be okay. I can go.
Wait, hold on, Mike.
I've said those words to myself so many times that I will be all right and she will be all right.
Hold on, Mike. Hold on. you first off, let me just say this. Let me commend you. Oh, because this is rare. You gonna take us off topic with another fire topic? Okay. Oh, you gonna come in here and you gonna hijack the show with another fire topic. Let me just say this. Hold on.
I apologize.
Hold on. Wait, you said the book says that the problem with our modern day relationships is that the woman is equal?
Yes.
What lame brain wrote that?
Zora Neale Hurston. You might get canceled for saying a lame brain.
I gotta say it. I don't care. That doesn't make any sense. That's throw the football to the receiver instead of giving it to Marshawn Lynch. We're on the 1 yard line. Now, are they coming from a Western perspective?
Yes, this is what she was talking about, the women's live movement, and how men are supposed to respect women as their equals and so on and so forth, and And now we see
And
like
she's saying
women are
that is the problem.
economically equal. Yes, and
so let me
it's
pull.
really-
Just
it's really
hold on.
described.
Let me just say. I can double down on my point. In Africa, all you got to do is read the African belief systems. If you go back to South Africa, you got Sunusi Credo Mutwa. He's a Sangoma. He died a couple of years ago at like 95. Right? Just go read his material. He said all of Africa has the same belief systems, just different languages and different names. He said Egypt is the baby of the family. West Africa, South Africa, because you know up out of South Africa, or what is known as South Africa, which to the original inhabitants of the continent, they saw that as north. So what we call South Africa was originally North Africa. This is why the Nile empties in the Mediterranean, in the Delta. Do you see? Kemet is the baby. Do you see? They all revere the woman as an equal. You don't ascend to the throne of Kemet. You're sitting on a woman when you're sitting on the throne. Isis, Aset, means the throne. West Africa, Orisha. Listen, Oshun stopped everything because the male gods didn't recognize the balance. So she went to the father god, Oludumare, and said, you need to check them. They had to get checked because she dried up sweetness, love, the waters of life. She dried it all up. In Africa, we respected the woman as an equal.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's only the European who said, hey, I don't want to be seen with a woman. It was only the European that marginalized the woman. So this scholar you're mentioning can't, she must be talking about a particular iteration of paternalism that was born from this here. Because
probably because
she came, come on now.
Of course, she's American. She said she was like the second generation out of slavery, and that she was glad to be an American and so on and so forth, and she didn't hold herself back and fall into victimhood like we often do. She didn't have those problems from her own consciousness. So yes, she was specifically talking about a Western world, particularly
there
after
we
slavery.
go. Okay, because
after Reconstruction and after all of that.
Woo, she right about them. Ooh, I jumped out the tree on you. I'm sorry. I apologize. Ooh, but she got to be talking about them, because I'm gonna tell you right now, the black man until today. You want to get deep. The black man has lost pretty much most of the respect he has. There's a small enclave of brothers who actually respect sisters. Can I be honest?
I agree.
I'm just saying, like, listen, if you've been oppressed, you don't know what the purpose of relationship is, which is self-knowledge. Your knowledge of self has been stolen. Your history, your mores, your religion, your everything, your spirituality, everything's stolen.
All right, Malcolm.
Who you gonna act like? You gonna act like the man who raised you, even if he was abusive. I think in attachment theory, they call that disorganized attachment. I think black men are afraid of white men, but at the same time want white men's approval. So if the white man sees women as disposable, then it's only right that we follow suit, boss. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me, Mike. Don't leave, Michael. Michael's on fire. The voice of reason's going crazy tonight. Tell somebody.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapo Stick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks Vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
The new year brings new health goals and wealth goals. Protecting your identity is an important step. Your info is in endless places that could expose you to identity theft, leading to lost funds. LifeLock monitors millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, our restoration specialists will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Resolve to make identity health and wealth part of your New Year's goals with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS. Visit lifelock.com. Terms apply.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. LA County's new Justice Care and Opportunities Department, or JCOD, is here to support justice-involved individuals and their families. The JCOD Support Center is now taking calls at 1-833-LACJCOD. That's 1-833-522-5263. Available 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m., the Support Center is your one-stop shop for re-entry issues and court support. They offer court reminders, connections to local services, transportation assistance for housing, court appearances, and childcare. The JCOD hotline provides personalized help to connect you with services that you need. And don't forget to check out justiceconnect.org for more information. Remember, it's free and available every day at 1-833-522-5263. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Let's do this. On the evening of Monday, January 26th, something special happened. Hundreds of people joined me for a live preview session on the anatomy of a great conversation, and we went deep, for starters, on the notion of curiosity. I mean, real curiosity. The kind that transforms how you connect with anyone, anywhere. We explored why most conversations fall flat, and I revealed 3 of the top 5 killers of curiosity that sabotage even the best communicators. But here's the thing, we only scratched the surface. The full 4-week journey begins Monday, February 16th with the founding members cohort. This course is for podcasters, leaders, entrepreneurs, anyone who knows that your next great opportunity can begin or end with the quality of a conversation. Space in this founding cohort is limited, so go to TavishTalks.com right now. That's TavishTalks.com. Click register or scan the QR code. Don't let this conversation happen without you.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Is it only when you're in love with another person that you see them as they really are? Well, now, really, when we go back then to falling in love and say it's crazy, falling, you see, we don't say rising into love. There is in it the idea of the fall. And it goes back, as a matter of fact, to extremely fundamental things. That there is always a curious tie at some point between the fall and the creation. Taking this ghastly risk is the condition of there being life. You see, for all, the life is an act of faith and an act of gamble. The moment you take a step, you do so on an act of faith because you don't really know that the floor is not going to give under your feet. The moment you take a journey, what an act of faith. The moment you enter into any kind of human undertaking and relationship, what an act of faith. See, you've given yourself up. But this is the most powerful thing that can be done. Surrender. See, and love is an act of surrender to another person. Total abandonment.
Man, Alan Watts, he never misses. He's cooking. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the VOR, the voice of reason. We have been turned up. We got people on the line. Tonight's topic is crazy. Divine Cupid or divine stupid? Should you wait for God to send you your happily ever after? We got Michael on the line. Michael took us.
Hello there.
Yeah, man. I want to get your final thought, brother, because you were on fire. So definitely wanted to get your final thought. We want to bring you back in. If you could summarize everything you said in 30 seconds, what would it sound like? Go.
My final thoughts is the last guy who was talking about you falling. It's a fall. I think it's literally a fall of your ego and yourself for the greater good of that other person.
Ooh.
And until we learn our ego, and until we learn our true self, you're not really going to be great and have any great relationships until you learn that.
Wow. Okay. I love it. Hey, man, guess what you just did, Michael?
I brought Warren, Ohio in the building.
Come on. Warren, Ohio is in the building. And what's crazy is he knows the routine, but he don't call enough. Let's get him back in here. 1-800-920-1580. Listen, he brought up some great points about God being internal, right? Let me just say, if you don't love yourself, and I'm not talking about your ego is the shadow self. When I say shadow self, I mean it's not the substantive self. In the scripture, you have different terms for soul and spirit. Soul is ruach in Hebrew. Spirit has different terms. In Arabic, you might get nefs, nefsika, nephish in the Hebrew, nephish, right? Whenever you're dealing with spirit, you're dealing with breath and wind, but more so personality. So when they say nefsika, nephish, that's a personality. That's ego. That's persona. That's mask. You understand? But ruhu in Arabic, or ruach in Hebrew, talks about this divine wind. It's what God blew into Adam for him to become a being, right? Gave a piece of himself, ruhu or ruach, right? That is the source of you. And many people have lost sight of that. They speak of it in John chapter 1, verses 1 through 5. It is the light that shineth in the darkness, yet the darkness comprehendeth it not. So again, we lose sight of that. We look at the person to be the savior. We are outsourcing. We forget all about this. But when the voice of reason comes forward, you think I'm going to let you off the hook? Wrong.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Amber Payton with BIN News Now. President Trump says he has no plans to replace Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem, even